Hello everyone, my name is Butter Tongsly, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we last left off. We have just freed the divine beast known as Varuta of the Zora. And there are 3 divine beasts left that need to be freed. So, ever since in the last episode when we freed the divine beast, and as well beaten Water Blight Ganon, a haunting ghost of himself, we now have to discover the next location of the next divine beasts. That may cause a little bit of an issue because I do not know where to go. I honestly don't. But there is, of course, other things that I can take care of that I was recommended as well from my brother. And that is, I need to try and see about completing some of the armor sets that I have. Like one being the Climbers set, and another one being the Zora set. Because getting the full sets of the gear can allow it so that way it can benefit you better. Also, of course, we're going to do some side quests on our way to doing that stuff. So, let's see what this person has. Oh, it's a girl. Hello. Link, the divine beast has been appeased, but I fear there is still something that threatens the domain. What's that? There's a red-maned monster called a Lionel that lives on Polymus Mountain. Yeah, I remember the Lionel. That thing is very mean. I really need a picture of a Lionel. It can be a picture of any red-maned Lionel, not just the one on the mountain. What do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lionel? You want me to get a picture of the thing? Sure. I can try. I am glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off of Shatterback Point on Polymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lionel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lionel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. Okay, so you want me to get you a picture of the thing that horribly murders me every time I see it. Okay. Give it a shot. How come I won't do it? Oh, there. Okay, got it. Now I can leave. Easy as that. 3 arrows. I'm gonna land on top of this fish's blowhole. And I... Oh. What is him? Oh! I was actually just planning to land on the blowhole just to... gloat about landing on the blowhole. Okay, there's a Korok here. So, there you go. If you guys are looking for a Korok too, there you go. There's one. Yaha! You found me! You for the free Korok seed. Bye-bye! Bye-bye to you too. Okay, then. Ooh, okay. There you are. Hey! I got you that picture. Hmm? Good evening. Link, how's that Lionel mission coming along? I have your picture. Oh, wow. Please show me. Here you go. Wow! My apologies. That sound was not very dignified, was it? Pardon me. I'm all better now. That Lionel, how terrifying. One look at this and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Polymus Mountain. Thank you. I'll tell the children of Domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Alright, now your reward. For your reward. Hey! I thought I was gonna have to do one of the little things I would get, but no, like, I get the bottoms from that. Okay, I got the bottoms. These Zora Greaves were once made by skilled craftsmen by order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. As you may know, East Reservoir Lake was created in a collaboration between Hylians and the Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora Greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora Greaves were there. Here were the last pair left in the stock room when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They are only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Okay. I wonder if I can get the other parts as well from doing other quests for people. I need to look around. Oh! He'll give me the top half. Or she.
Oh.
Or Fiu. Okay, you're a woman too. I thought you were a guy. Or one of those, I don't know what they're called. It's women that act like, more manly than normal. I know there's a thing that it's called for. I'm trying to remember. I think it's tomboy. I think that's what it is. Or a tom girl. Either one. Hylian, to think that you were able to appease Ruta, you turned out to be a pretty incredible guy. In fact, I wonder if you can do this too. Exterminate the Hinox by Rallis Pond. Okay, in that case, give it a try. For he who saved the domain, this should be a piece of fish cake. Go on, I'm counting on you. What's a Hinox? Giant of Rallis Pond. Don't know if I'm gonna like this. I mean, there's good progress in something, so let's do it. That arrow. Okay, so Rallis Pond is over there. I don't know exactly where it is, so I guess I'll just do that. Alright. Let's go to Rallis Pond. Oh, it's one of those guys. Oh. I really don't like this. I'm gonna try, but I don't like it. Right in your eye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep! Right in your eye. Ah, he has leg armor. Okay. Whew. I'll take all that. Thank you. Hinox toenail. Ew. And a Hinox tooth. Supposed to trout. Big pile of wood. Hello, I'm back. Hey. Oh. That stench. Did you perhaps defeat the Hinox by Rallis Pond? Yes. What? You really did? I can't. Wow. Thank you, really. I knew it. The champion who saved the domain is in a whole other league. Please take this. Consider it a small token of my immense gratitude. Ah, I was hoping you would give me the armor. I guess you beat me to deal with that Hinox. I really want to get stronger. I'm sure you'll get stronger. See if we can find out who gives it. If no one has a quest that gives us this, then I guess I'll have to... I guess I'll just have to, like, figure out where I go to get the other piece. Oh, you. Hi. It's me. I'm one of the, I'm the one Prince Sedan left at the top of the tower. The name's Groove. Ah. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sedan. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection on the water's surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved. It is my observation that a person's true colors shine the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora armor. Oh, I forgot to rest. Wearing the Zora armor, even a Hylian like you can climb a waterfall and get back up here in no time at all. That said, if you don't mind asking, would you please show me your true colors as you dive into the water? To dive head first from here into the water below, it would be true beauty made flesh. Please consider. Oh, okay. I can do that. Go! Oh. Okay. My character didn't dive. Okay, maybe I have to wear more pieces of the armor? Probably not how it works, but... Alright, there you go. See if that works. Ah, there we go! Oh! Blinding brightness! Radiant beauty! Oh. Okay, now climb the waterfall and then meet me back up here. Alrighty. Climb it up! Whee! Fantastic! Can you feel that? My soul is on fire. It's pulsating with beauty. You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now then, come over here real quick. Okay. That was amazing. I saw your dive and waterfall climb with my own lucky eyes, and now those very eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Yes, I must thank you somehow. Oh. Yes, thanks for the seats. I feel emotionally ravaged after that. It's not every day I get to see a diving form as beautiful as yours, you know. Oh. I'll be looking forward to your next dive. I really will. Oh, I'll gladly dive again if it gets me armor, but it didn't give me armor, so it looks like... Oh, whoa! Somebody else had something for me. I want to do like these things for people so I can see if any of them will give me another piece of the Zora. I don't know if they do. They say Ruta was calmed down, and yet... Go on. Ah, it's you, Link. I am sorry. I was talking to myself. What's wrong? The truth is, my wife May left and hasn't come back yet. After the divine beast Ruta started rampaging, she went out to go fishing like everything was normal. And now Ruta has settled down, but she still hasn't returned. I'm afraid the worst has happened. If only I had stopped her from leaving. Oh, what do? I'll find her. Link, you saved Zora Domain and now you're going to help me find my May as well? You are a true champion. I am sorry to put this burden on you, but please bring her home. A wife washed away. Huh. Where would this wife be? Also, can I remove this? Delete. Okay. I think I have to. Yep, here we go. Set destination. Oh, that's just following him. Oh. Oh. Oi, Hillian. You have appeased Ruta. I cannot express how grateful I am. However, those of us in Zora Domain are still feeling the ramifications of the chaos that Ruta wrought. Yeah. That's why my senior apprentice, Franck, and I are repairing the domain. However, our materials are a bit depleted. Oh. Materials? Yes. Repairs require a large number of luminous stones. You can find plenty of them around Upland's Zorana. Have you by chance already stumbled across some luminous stone during your travels? For instance, if you have 10 of them, that would be a big help. I don't know if I've gotten... Okay. Where would the stones be? Oh yeah, this is all material. And okay, so I don't have luminous stones. Well, that's another thing I have to do. What is it you guys are doing? La la la. Your trials await, it's growing bright. Oh, you're the Hylian who helped our Prince Sidon. You're so handsome. Your looks still don't compare to Prince Sidon, of course. But you're not half bad. In fact, I wouldn't mind talking with you for a bit. Wanna talk? Sure, how about that song? I just love singing. I even remember the song from the Champion Festival. You want to hear it? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna sing it now. The Champion Festival song. A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet, a veiled false sight. Your trials awaits, it's glowing bright. Yeah. I don't really get what the song's about, but I'm gonna sing it at the next Champions Festival. Mr. Trello is supposed to get the festival together, but he hasn't done anything for it yet. I wonder what's wrong with him. Did he forget that that's his job? Ceremonial song. Sounds almost like it was coordinates. How about you, kid? What is it? Oh, hey, mister. You've got a weird face. I'm a Hylian. Hi, Leon? Never met one of those before. If you're a High Leon, that means you came from really far away, right? You didn't happen to see my mom, May, on the way here, did you? Ever since the water monster went crazy, Mom hasn't come home. But I mean, I bet she'll come home sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. I'm catching frogs and selling them to earn money for our family. Just until Mom's come home. So you're frogging? Yep. Since Mom hasn't come back from fishing yet, I've been catching hot-footed frogs and selling them to earn some money for our family. You were just pitying me, weren't you? You felt sorry for me, didn't you? Well, I don't need your pity. If you want to help, donate some hot-footed frogs. You can find them easily on rainy days. I really need you to get some for me. 5 frogs should be enough. Got it? I want 5 frogs. I know I did get some frogs before. Were they hot-footed ones? I got 1. Okay. So, pretty much 4 more. I'm gonna take a quick look around, just in case, and see every Zora, see what their quest is. Like this guy. Link, it seems that I was wrong about you. Oh yeah, you're that guy who yelled at me just because I took the shock arrow. Seeing Divine Beast Varuta's form there. Even though we lost Lady Mifa, it seems she can still help you fight against Calamity Ganon. Oh, I am sorry. I did not introduce myself sooner. I am Jayato. I am a historian who studies Zora history and preserves it for future generations. Even so, this stone monument that King Dorephan supposedly wrote, it's torn to pieces now. Most likely the 10 stone monuments outside the domain are in the same awful condition. I'm thinking about collecting the contents of all the stone monuments and compiling them into a book. But with these old legs and fins, traveling into all 10 monuments will take a great deal of time. That is why, Link, I'd like to ask a favor of you. I'd like you to find all 10 stone monuments around Zora Domain and tell me what they say. Okay. Oh, thank you. You truly are a lifesaver. How reassuring that the champion will search for those monuments for me. I have it on good authority that among the stone monuments, one has the location of some treasure written on it. Happen to find said treasure, feel free to keep it. Most likely be something that a Zora wouldn't need. Yes, you'll find the 10 stone monuments around Zora's domain. I believe in you. In fact, I'm counting on you. Oh, okay, so I feel like that was the hint for the said Zora armor. And these monuments are around Zora Domain. Alright. Found the monument. Hammond. History of the Zora, Part 5. The Sage Princess Ruto, as told by King Dorephan. Long ago, in a past more distant than even the Great Calamity or the creation of the Divine Beast Varuta, there was a Zora princess named Ruto. Oh, it's based off of Ruto, from the old Zeldas. We know that she was an attendant to the Zora patron deity, and that she was a fair and lively girl, beloved to all. Around that same time, an evil man with designs on ruling the world appeared, bringing disaster upon Zora's domain. It is said that Ruto then awoke as a sage, facing this foe alongside the princess of Hyrule and the hero of legend. Her achievements are remembered not only by the Zora, they are also forever etched in the history of Hyrule. Fine Beast Varuta, built ages later to face off against Calamity Ganon, was named in honor of Ruto. That the Zora Princess, my sweet daughter Mipha, was chosen to pilot Ruta is surely the work of fate. Oh, okay. Anywho, History of the Zora, Part 1. Eternal Zora's Domain, as told by King Dorephan. Rains have blessed Lanayru since ancient times with an abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered there. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stone masonry developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that was drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of an esteemed artists who made it eternal symbol of Zora. Alright, see you guys at the next one. Alright, here's the other one. It's actually right on the other side of the one that I just found for number 2. Stay where they are. Anywho. History of the Zora, Part 2. Reservoir of Hope, as told by King Dorephan. Once every 10 years, the Lanayru region experiences unusually heavy rainfall. Zora River flooded every time. Tides damaged not only our domain, but our people, washing away poor souls and causing great suffering and disarray. The Zora King of that time, after seeking aid from the King of Hyrule, rode out to see what could be done. By joining the architectural genius of the Zora and Hyrule's technological prowess, East Reservoir Lake was swiftly built. Thanks to this fruitful partnership, Hyrule was no longer plagued by these devastating floods. In gratitude, the Zora King promised the King of Hyrule to manage the reservoir level to protect all of Hyrule from floods. Each Zora King since has kept the oath spanning 10,000 years. That is why the reservoir signifies our bond with Hyrule. Okay, getting some nice history lessons here. Next one! Alright, next one is right here. I've been using stars to actually map them out for each of the monuments that I've been looking so far, as I've been watching a video to help me with each one's location. So, number 3 is, well, I wouldn't say it's exactly right there. It's actually right here in that spot, so let me actually... There we go. So it's right here. History of the Zora, Part 4. Light Scale Trident, as told by King Dorephan. The Queen and I were blessed with a daughter as lovely as a jewel, named our princess. To collaborate her birth, the smithy Dento presented Mipha with a gift, a mighty spear called the Light Scale Trident. Mipha grew into a bright girl and soon reached the age of receiving lessons from the royal family's Order of Knights. The whole of the royal guard adored her, especially Sergeant Sejin, who loved her as if she was his own kid. Under Sejin's instructions, Mipha honed her skills, and her radiance grew along with her skill with the light scale trident. As a champion, Mipha made her people proud. However, once the great calamity struck, she was never to return. All of Zora's domain fell into misery. The merest thought of the princess was enough to overcome anyone with tears. As a way of offering her soul repose, they tried to send the light-scale trident drifting down the Zora River. But when they did, the trident began to glow. Mipha's voice rang loud and clear for all Zora to hear. Light-scale trident and I are one. Abandon your grief. Know joy once again. Do not cry. Just remember. And so, keeping to her request, on the day of the great calamity, the day that Mipha passed from this world, Zora venerates light-scale trident and heard their princess. Such is the origin of the Champion Festival. Next one. Alright. Here's the next one. Put it on the map as well, though I moved the star too far back because I put it down too early while I was seeing it from a distance. Here's the next one. History of the Zora, Part 6. Divine Beast Varuta is told by King Dorfan. When the Divine Beast Varuta was first discovered at Zora's domain, my daughter Mipha hurried to see it. Those present that day say they saw an unusual sparkle of excitement in Mipha's normally calm eyes as she beheld Ruta. The princess spoke of the Divine Beast as she would a friend and was overjoyed when she was chosen to pilot Ruta. I thought nothing of it at the time, but given the events that followed, I now regret following this to happen. I have spent many long years consumed by guilt. My dearest wish is that her soul will know peace. I pray for it. Sad. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, this one's location. Same thing, same area, but apparently it's along the path, so as you go along the path, it's actually right there. And then this one that I just found is right here. I keep moving the stars too. Anyway, continue. History of Zora, Addendum 1. King Dorfan stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorfan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. Guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorfan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the Guardian himself. Supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Also, that's where he got his scar. Okay. Head to the next one. Alright, here's the next one in the next location, and it's actually towards the Great Zora Bridge that I am seeing in this little walkthrough video here to help me find all the monuments. It's actually the one that I actually remember reading in my last video. The theory of... Alright, so, yeah. One can't really read because it's very much scrambled. So I'm just gonna go through this. Time has taken its toll on this, yeah. And I'll help maybe with, Bad piggy. I'll help with, his help once I bring him back all the monuments. Maybe he'll be able to decipher that one. I looked at the little walkthrough, and I looked at the map. Only like what I'm doing right here, just stars. And at first I thought, oh, that must mean it's on top of the mountain. It's actually not. It's actually right there underneath the mountain, across from that one that I just found that scrambled. Let's read this one. History of the Zora, Part 3. Miracle of White Scale, as told by King Dorothy. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with a blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zotoban Highlands. King steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it safely home. But a cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. The errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armor, blinding the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princess crafting armor for their future husband. Hence why we have this armor made by Mifa, although we only gotten the torso part and we had to get the leg part separate. But it kind of makes sense because it talks about it being on the chest piece, so in a way, the little symbol right there, I believe, that's supposed to be the Zora's symbol. I'm guessing that's supposed to represent the white scale. Best I can think of. Anyway, next one. Alright, found the next one, which is up towards Lulu Lake. As said right there on the map, and it's right here, just on the right side. Just look for the torches, and it's right there. So now let's read it and see what this has to say. History of the Zora Addendum 2. Princess Sidan's Great Escape. There was once a giant octorok in Hateno Bay, large as a mountain, which terrorized the village's fishers. Hearing of their distress, Prince Sidan went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorok. But this octorok was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of the stones it spat, it inhaled him whole. Such had been the fate of many strong warriors who went to slay the octorok. No one had come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidan would be counted among them, the giant octorok twisted in pain. The tip of a silver scale spear pierced the octorok's stomach from within, revealing itself as the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidan had fought his way out by stabbing his spear over and over into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the octorok coughed up the prince and scrambled to escape. Ever since, the fishers of Hateno Bay have passed down this heroic tale, the prince who slew the fell octorok. Ah, that's a pretty cool tale, and it involves octoroks, which not many tales I've seen involve an octorok. Normally it's about Ganon and all that. Next one. Okay. This one I needed to climb up a little bit of a rock formation, although I probably could have just went up there and glide down here. Now that I think about it, because of the height, but I would also risk probably plummeting to my death from the gliding, because I don't have full stamina. But here's the next one. Memoir of a Gifted Stonemason. What an honor it was to receive a personal request from King Dorfin to craft a historical stone monument. I did not realize how much content he'd give me, though it certainly exceeded the line limits of a single monument. I suppose I could have just shortened the text, but it felt wrong to temper with our great king's words. Thankfully, I was able to split it all between 7 monuments to ensure that every word was preserved. I have always prided myself on the ability to think outside the box. I am so very adaptable, humble as well. While I was at it, I thought, why not add 2 of my own? And so, I created one for King Dorfin and one for Prince Sidon. True, this is outside the scope of my commission, but I believe their triumphs deserve as much. I stop at that. Why, indeed, my achievement surely deserved remembrance too. Is how a commission of 1 became 10. Of course, having increased the number of monuments, I had to find places for them all. That proved difficult. Still, it is worth it. So long as I remember to sign these monuments, my name will be remembered forever. As it should be. Alright. Oh. Report your findings to Jaito. Alrighty. Let's go back to Jaito! Flying away! Or gliding away, actually. Here I am. Hello, Jaito!
Ah!
Link, it would seem you have checked all of the stone monuments for me. Now then, please tell me what was written on them. The history, culture, folklore, and various heroic acts of the proud Zora people. It's all here. Eureka! Thanks to you, I've compiled the precious information from those stone monuments. Link, thank you for taking on such an arduous task. Please allow me to reward you. A diamond? Are you kidding? That wasn't... But... None of them talked about a treasure! They didn't talk about a treasure! I need that helm! Or else this was for naught! Well, I mean, there's all the markers for people that want to find all 10 of the things right there, and if anything, I really want to find the last piece of Zora armor. I've yet to go up that waterfall. Looks like there's a place over there. I'm gonna go and visit that spot. See you guys when I get over there, because I feel like there's something about that spot I might want to check out. Going up, 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 and we're here. Or... there treasure on the bottom? And maybe this thing can help detect, because I've found some treasure in water. Oh, no. Oh. Hey, David, stop sliding. Oh, hello. See, treasure chest. Hold on. Hold the phone. Aha! Ooh. That's a good spot. Oh, no. What's in it? Ha! I got the Zora helmet. Hold on, I want to put this on. Yay! Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Now look at me swim. Now this is swimming. Alright, so it was right there. I knew there had to be something. I had to check here just in case if it was. So, if you're looking for the last Zora piece, it's right there. The last Zora armor piece. That's where the helmet is. It's at Toto Lake. Right in the ruins over there. So, I'm going to end off this video here because I'm all out of time. Made a lot of progress though. I got to help out a couple of Zora. Got the leggings from getting the picture of the Lionel on top of Shadowback Point, or Palamas Mountain. And then I jumped off Shadowback Point. I found all of the monuments. Got a diamond for a reward. And I gotten the last piece of the Zora armor. So in the next episode, I'll see about maybe going around and seeing if I can find myself another memory that can lead me to finding out where I have to go next. I feel like, if anything, I'm probably going to have to go from here and start going that way. Because when I was up on this mountain, I saw across from me here, there's like a volcano-y area over here. So who knows, that might be where Death Mountain is, and maybe that's my next stop, is Death Mountain. We're just gonna have to find out in the next episode. When I get back to where my horse is, get my horse out of that little crevice area that I accidentally left it in, and then we're gonna ride off down this road and see what this place has in store for us. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell for all you new viewers so that you can stay notified of the content that uploads onto my channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I hope this video also helps. Bye-bye, everyone!
It's delicious.